To begin this long and simple English lesson, I want to tell you how important and helpful it is to talk about your own day in English using long but easy sentences, because when you speak about your personal experiences, like waking up, eating breakfast, working or studying, taking breaks, relaxing in the evening, and preparing for sleep, you are using real English that connects directly to your life. And you do not need to study difficult vocabulary or complicated grammar, but instead you can focus on speaking slowly, using words that you already know, and joining small ideas into longer ones using simple connectors like and, then, before, after, and while, which makes your English sound more natural and helps you practice thinking in English step by step, without translating from your native language, and even if you make small mistakes along the way. It's completely okay, because your goal is not to speak perfectly but to speak clearly and confidently about things that are real and familiar to you, such as your morning routine, your afternoon tasks, and your evening habits, and by practicing this daily, by repeating your full day story again and again in easy but long sentences, you will build a strong habit of speaking English that feels natural and useful, especially if you speak out loud, record your voice, listen back, and improve slowly over time. So now let's begin our full day journey in English, starting with the morning, continuing with the afternoon, and ending with the evening, all in long, relaxed, natural English sentences that help you grow stronger in your speaking skills without stress or fear. In the morning, when my alarm goes off around 7 a.m., I slowly open my eyes and take a deep breath to feel more awake and stretch my arms and legs under the warm blanket while I think quietly about the new day ahead, and then I reach over to turn off the alarm, sit up slowly, and swing my legs over the side of the bed so that I can plant my feet on the cool floor and stand up carefully, walking to the bathroom where I brush my teeth for about 2 minutes while looking in the mirror and washing my face with fresh water to feel more alive, and after that I walk to the kitchen where I start preparing my breakfast, which is usually something simple like toast with peanut butter or a small bowl of cereal with milk and fruit like a banana or some apple slices, and while I eat I often drink a cup of coffee or sometimes green tea depending on how I feel, and I sit at the table or by the window and either watch a short video in English or listen to birds singing outside, or sometimes I just enjoy the quiet moment while I chew slowly and feel thankful for the start of a new day, and after breakfast I wash my dishes, wipe the table, and start getting ready for the rest of my day by checking my phone for any new messages or important emails. Then I open my calendar app to review my schedule and see if I have any meetings or tasks to finish, and finally I pack my bag with everything I need like my phone, notebook, keys, water bottle, and sometimes a snack, and I put on my shoes. Take one last look at the mirror, and step outside to begin my day with energy and a small smile because I know I am ready to do my best. In the afternoon, after I have finished my lunch, which could be something simple like rice with vegetables or a sandwich with some fruit, I usually go back to work or to my study space and sit down at my desk where I first take a look at my messages and emails to check if there is anything important I need to respond to, and then I write a short list of the main tasks I need to complete during the rest of the afternoon so I can stay organized and focused. And depending on the day, I might have a video call or online meeting with my coworkers or classmates where we talk about what we've done in the morning and what still needs to be finished before the day ends, and after that meeting, which usually takes about 30 minutes, I might take a small break around 3 p.m. to rest my eyes and mind, and during this break I might make a cup of tea or just drink some cold water, and sometimes I eat a small snack like a cookie or some fruit. And if the weather outside is nice, I go for a short 10-minute walk around the block to breathe fresh air and relax my body before sitting back down to continue my work, and during this short walk I often listen to a slow English podcast or review new words I learned earlier, repeating them out loud so I can improve my pronunciation, and once I return home or to my desk, I continue working on reports, homework, presentations, or small projects until I feel that I have completed the main goals for the day, and before the afternoon ends I like to write a short note in English in my notebook where I describe what I did that day and how I feel. For example, I might write something like, I finished all my tasks and I feel proud, or I didn't finish everything but I still tried my best, because writing how I feel helps me stay motivated and reminds me that learning and growing take time and effort, but every small step matters. In the evening, when the work or study part of the day is finally over and I return home or close my laptop, I usually begin by taking off my shoes and sitting down for a few minutes on the sofa or on a chair to relax and rest my body after a long and sometimes busy day. And during that short rest I might drink a glass of water or listen to soft music or just enjoy the quiet, and then I start thinking about what to eat for dinner. If I feel tired I might order something simple like noodles or soup from a nearby restaurant, but if I feel okay and have some energy, I go to the kitchen to cook a light meal using vegetables, rice, eggs, or pasta, depending on what I have at home. And while I cook I sometimes play a podcast in English or watch a video where people speak slowly and clearly so I can listen and repeat useful phrases while I move around the kitchen, and when dinner is ready I sit down and eat slowly, enjoying my food and feeling thankful for the moment to rest, and after dinner I wash the dishes and clean the table. Then if I still have some time or feel okay, I go for a short walk around the neighborhood to enjoy the fresh air and let my mind calm down before the night begins, and once I return home I take a warm shower, dry off, brush my teeth carefully, and change into my comfortable night clothes. Then I get into bed and either read a few pages of a book or listen to relaxing music to help me sleep. And before I close my eyes I put away my phone, turn off the bright lights, think about the good things that happened during the day, say thank you in my mind, and fall asleep slowly and peacefully, feeling calm and ready for tomorrow. Anyway, I want to remind you that speaking English about your own day, from the time you wake up in the morning, to the work and learning you do in the afternoon, and the relaxing habits you follow in the evening, is a powerful and simple way to improve your fluency. And even if your words are not perfect, the practice you do every day by speaking long and connected sentences with easy vocabulary helps you build real confidence. And when you repeat these sentences daily, add new details, and speak from your heart, you are not only learning English, you are living in English, step by step, word by word, sentence by sentence, and if you keep going, if you keep practicing, if you keep believing in yourself, you will see progress and feel proud. So speak slowly, speak clearly, and remember that every small effort you make brings you closer to your goal, and I am very proud of you for completing this full long lesson today. So keep listening, keep speaking, keep learning, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.